how do we dial in dollar cost averaging down a little better in that? I've overdone that in a couple of positions where I've followed it down, and it's not a bad thing because, especially if I have the extra cash and I can wait for it to come back up. But yet I would have rather allocated that money to other things rather than have it sitting there waiting.
You've heard me say dollar cost average once. Pick your time, dollar cost average. Don't look back. Don't be concerned. You did a good thing. It may still be going down, but your dollar cost average down, that's great. Move on. And that trying not to time that, because when we try to time it, we always lose out as much as we might gain. In other words, I'm talking about opportunities, not money. With dollar cost averaging on the 40-day average, that only applies to companies that are severely down, and they've been severely down for a very long time. And there does get to a place in a company where you've got to try not to catch the falling knife and just wait until it drops. And it doesn't really hit the ground until it starts coming back up. And there is a point in time where you're always benefited. I always say a good investor never, ever, ever gets in at the bottom, and they never get out at the top. They get out somewhere around the top, they get out in somewhere around the bottom. But because they're not timing, they're not trying to wait for that. They're smarter than that, and they understand that that's really hard to do. That's why there's no rich, wealthy timers on Wall Street. If I haven't, and I've watched it go all the way down, now I'm afraid that it's going to continue to go down and really get in serious trouble, then the best thing you do is you'll wait until you have a 30-day, at least 40-day better, movement up and buy it as it's going up. That's a very good strategy for a buyer, because now you're buying a company that has a trajectory of going up, and you're not buying a company that has a trajectory of going down. So you end up getting off to a stronger start with that company. So it's really hard, and I want to encourage people, buy your stock, don't look back. Sell your stock, don't look back. You know how many times people call and say, I sold that stock, I made 22%. If I'd have held it, I would have made 41%. It doesn't matter, you made 20. It's a good thing. Right. So I just say, pick your time, pick your price, buy it one time, and let's move on to another company.